Hello, class. Today I'm going to show you how chemistry has its feelers in other fields, specifically anthropology and archaeology here. So, and specifically telling the story. So I like these articles that tell stories and show how chemistry uh, makes an impact. And so this is an archaeological article about in ancient Japan. It was pretty well understood that people pay taxes with fish sauce and other things. And fish sauce, it's in various forms, is used in many cultures in the ancient times, still in the contemporary times. I mean, in many Asian cuisines, notably Thai cuisine uses quite a bit of fish sauce. But back in the day, even in the Roman Empire, fish sauce was used in everything more than we even use ketchup. We as in Americans, I mean, we Americans use ketchup quite a bit, but fish sauce was used on just about everything. And fish sauce, of course, was used in ancient Japan and still used today. So they took these pots known as nara and they looked at the chemical compositions of them, so did some sampling of it and found a couple things. They found 4,8,12 trimethyl tridecanoic acid, and that suggests that there were some aquatic materials in here. And also looked at, so carbon 15, that means a fatty acid with 15 carbon atoms, and carbon 17 is fatty acid with 17 17 carbon atoms on it. And what's a fatty acid? It's an, I know we don't do that much organic chemistry here. It's an alkane, which means a hydrocarbon has only carbon and hydrogen with a carboxyl group. Well, I mean, the alkane, that's not it, since it's got an oxygen, it's no longer an alkane, but the carboxyl group has the C double bond OH, that's the carboxylic acid group. So it has that group on it, it makes it a fatty acid. For instance, stearic acid, I mentioned stearic acid in the article, that's found in animals. So animals have stearic acid. I know fish are animals as well, but they tend to have slightly different acids than we animals do in our fatty tissues. So, and also look at palmitic acid. So obviously that's from some plants, specifically palm trees. So looking to see, where the source of these fatty acids are, and this relative amounts of these carbon chains here suggest also that it's from the sea, and also looked at the partial amount of carbon 13 enrichment. So carbon 13 is a stable isotope of carbon. Generally speaking, about 1% or so of carbon here terrestrially is carbon 13, especially in living creatures. There's less carbon 13 in like rock sources, for instance, than in living creatures. But we can tell by looking at different ratios of carbon 13 where the origin of certain things are, and it suggests that the stable isotope ratio is suggesting characteristic of marine resources. So that's two pretty big factors that suggest that these clay pots were used for making fish sauce. So that's really interesting there. And I like this last paragraph here where Lucy Cramp said that these found the results convincing. So I like that because science is tentative, right? Science is always tentative, and if new things come up, the old things have to go away. So I like that Lucy Cramp said that this is convincing. So it didn't say smoking gun kind of thing, and it adds real value to something in filling gaps in the historical record. Yeah. So yeah, good call. Props to you, Lucy Cramp, and your clear understanding of science. So I hope you like the article and showing you that how science, specifically chemistry, can be used in other fields like anthropology, and so that can include not only, well, I mean, these markers here. There, I know you can read the description here. They found the bonito broth here. Oh, and I also in the article they compared it to contemporary fish sauce. I guess it hasn't changed that much, but I guess if the raw materials are the same and the raw materials don't change that much, it makes sense it wouldn't change all that much. So that's also interesting that we're essentially having the same thing. Some of the things that I've always daydreamed about is like if I mean, like I like to drink wine, for instance, and wine in the Roman Empire times was really kind of sour and disgusting tasting. So the wine we drink today is, if like, you know, a Roman emperor came forward and drank our wine, you're like, wow, you guys are doing great, you know, kind of thing. But it looks like as far as fish sauce, it probably tastes about the same, you know. So that's also kind of interesting, right? You know, how some things in cuisine stay constant and some things in cuisines, you know, have drastically changed. So who knows what the food is going to be for the future. So I hope you like the article. I hope it makes you think of some fun things to talk about. And I also, with all my correspondence with you guys, I hope you're doing very well. If you are not doing well, like if you're dealing with lack of basic needs, crippling mental health issues, other academic issues, you know, please let me know. I, of course, will do what I can to help. Also, this next week is the last week of term, so I know things are speeding up. So and unfortunately, when stress goes high, that's when a lot of times things happen. So it's my experience. So take care of yourselves, and I hope that you're well. And I hope you continue to enjoy the class and the art and this article. So I will sign off for now. So take care. Goodbye.